guys, welcome back to the Ultra Squad, and today we're here with part 3 of What If Naofumi was the shield hero. Now I hope you guys are excited for this. I am too. I'm sorry I've actually been delaying about making my What If. The school's nearly over for me, so yeah, I'm just trying to get back into it. But anyway, without wasting your time, let's get right into this What If. Now the last part we left off was basically Naofumi right there and Raptalia and Philo actually meeting right there, like as pretty much they pretty much set off their journey as like now Naofumi has another person to add to that party member as you. So yeah, that's the part where we left off. So yeah, so right now we will actually continue our story as pretty much Naofumi was actually now traveling in his jeep with Raptalia, and right there like Philo. So yeah. So as they're pretty much driving, they're actually gonna like they already got the token from the village as they're actually now starting to travel around as they're driving. They will actually meet right there like an old man as pretty much right there he was actually running up the mountain as he was out of breath. As Naofumi actually decided to pull over as pretty much the old man will actually see like this monstrosity like of a machine, but he doesn't know what it is. He thinks it's like one kind of monster that is here to eat him, and he said like, please don't eat me. As Naofumi would get out of the car, as like yo, you old man, you alright? As the old man's like, a person, like wait, the shield hero. As he would just see the shield hero like on Naofumi, and Naofumi's like, you need a ride? Like, oh please, I need your help to get up to the mountains. I need to get this medicine to my village. I beg you, shield hero, please help me. With this, Naofumi would look at Raptalia, you, and right there like Philo, as pretty much they would just give a nod. As Naofumi was like, yeah, sure, hop inside his back. As the guy was like, this monster of a thing, what is it? And Naofumi would say like, hey, do you want to actually lift or not? And he's like, yes. As he will hop inside the back of the jeep as Naofumi would drive all the way to his village. As once they actually got there, Naofumi, like as he's driving, Naofumi can see some plants all over the place growing wildly. As pretty much they will get to the village as right there the old man will go to the village chief like, oh great chief, I have brought help. As pretty much the chief will actually walk out like, oh great, you got in the medicine, and who are these people who came with you? With this, Naofumi will introduce himself as, yeah, my name is Naofumi, like Imotama. These are my party members, and I'm the shield hero. The shield hero, it's a pleasure to meet you. I hope right there, like you are actually here to help us. We're actually suffering right there, great right there, like threat now. Pretty much he will like let Naofumi inside, like what, the building. As he will tell everything that. You know, heck, one day, pretty much, the spirit hero Moriarty will come inside the village as he will actually give them a gift. It was actually for them to actually produce fruits and things like that, and the villagers were all happy until they're like, heck, these plants just started going wild as we figured it was actually a curse. And pretty much now feeling like, you freaking idiot. You really gonna actually accept something right there for from a hero that you didn't even check it was safe? Wait, don't tell me that you pretty much thought it was a hero. Like you guys thought like, okay, he's a hero, so it's definitely safe. Oh my god, you guys are all freaking idiots. With this, the chief was like, please, shield hero, please help us. And now people would say like, fine, but I want right there like what, 100 silvers after this. And he said like, yes, we will pay you anything. And with this, Naofumi will actually get his party members as he will actually tell them that, okay, we're gonna have to figure out the source of this. Like heck, where's the thing that you just planted it? As the man would say like, oh yeah, this is quite far like away from the village actually, but not really that far away. Possibly about heck 5 minutes away from here. So Naofumi and his party will set out as not before treating everybody's like sickness and injuries or like of course as with that like they would pretty much head out as they actually headed out. Naofumi pretty much has his 2 revolvers ready for anything happening with you by his side and Raptalia as pretty much as they're walking, they will actually counter the plant, the giant plant. As immediately once Naofumi sees this, the plant will start attacking. As pretty much Naofumi would jump out of the way, with pretty much you and the rest jumping out of the way, as pretty much they will avoid an oncoming attack, which Naofumi will actually immediately just start shooting at the plant. But the vines will just block Naofumi's bullets just like that, as pretty much right there, like Raphtalia will just go and charge in with her sword, and she will actually prepare to cut the vine down, with Philo also doing the same, making like an entrance for Naofumi. And pretty much right there, like heck, Yuz just started to actually launch right there her magic towards right there the plant, but the vines kept on getting in the way, kept on growing, as eventually it will actually catch right there Raphtalia and Philo inside the grabs, which Naofumi will say like, damn it! And he will actually immediately just start shooting the vine, putting down Raphtalia and Philo. As Philo just immediately just like, thank master, I'm pretty much right there needed it. As Naofumi would just say like, Philo, stand back. I have right there a plan to actually end this. As immediately Naofumi will actually go on, he will actually just take out his assault rifle. Literally, yeah, Naofumi is taking out the big guns here. So without wasting any more time, Naofumi will take it out, as he will immediately start shooting at the big ass for that plant monster, like completely like disintegrating it. Like Naofumi just started blasting every vine there until it was actually basically nothing left. Until then Naofumi decided like, heck, he's gonna use that poison thing that he used, as he actually just used the poison thing to kill off all the plants, vines that was actually covering the area. As with this, the plant monster actually got defeated really easily actually. As pretty much Naofumi would just absorb it inside his shield, as pretty much Naofumi will actually get rid of like, heck, a new shield unlocked, plant shield, and like able for him to actually grow plants and things like that. As with this, heck, we'll pretty much have everything playing out similar inside canon actually. Doesn't really change here that much. It's just that it was way easy for Naofumi in this one. As pretty much, heck, now like the villagers were already treated, as Naofumi will actually proceed just to show the villagers like, heck, he actually approved the plant, and there has no curses, no evil entities inside of it. So yeah, as he pretty much made right there a big bush of fruits, like fruits that they can actually grow. So with this, like they will be so thankful for Naofumi, as they will pay him the 100 silver right there for his kind doing. As Naofumi was like, heck, I can actually charge you more for pretty much right there, like wasting my time with this, but you know what, I'm just gonna take it. So with this, Naofumi group actually stay here a little bit longer, just treating the people who are still really injured, as they will actually stock up on fruits. And pretty much Philo with original, she will just be eating them and things like that, as they'll be pretty much off their way, as they're like, we pretty much have right there like Naofumi, or like pretty much, oh like sorry about that, I messed that up. Pretty much right there, everything will go similar inside the canon actually, not really would change that much. I mean like, the only part, like Naofumi did meet that travel merchant that he actually taught him how to make gems and things like that, so he did actually save the guy from a group of bandits, and yeah, so yeah, that plays similar to the anime until basically we get on to the good bit, like pretty much right there when Naofumi was actually now traveling all the way to like pretty much right there at a nearby village, which as they're traveling, Naofumi will actually see right there like a group, like two people. They will have some equipment, as like, heck, they'll coming down the mountains. As you can actually sense some bad energy coming upon the mountain, as Naofumi will ask like heck, or like where you guys going to, and like heck, and pretty much they say like, oh yeah, we're pretty much leaving the place, like that place is actually not safe, people are getting sick, people are getting infected and things like that. So yeah, we're pretty much going to the right there safe location away from this place, as pretty much heck, Naofumi would say like, heck, oh, okay, I'm just gonna be going there now because that seems pretty interesting. So he will actually go up towards the mountain place to where pretty much as they reach up there, like pretty much right now, old man would say like, who are you? And pretty much Naofumi would say like, we're just travel merchant, I'm here ready to sell medicine. And pretty much like, wait, really? As he was just going to inform the doctor about this, as the doctor was quickly rushed out, as pretty much right there, like Naofumi will actually just introduce, like, yeah, he's here ready to sell medicine, as they will buy the medicine off Naofumi, as pretty much right there treating right there that patient. As in this one, see that Naofumi has access to holy water, because the crystal that he has in his shield, he pretty much is able to cure each and every one of them, like completely cure them, actually completely. As pretty much right there, like, heck, the doctor will actually thank Naofumi for all like his hard work, as they'll pay him right there, like, heck, 50 silver, and Naofumi like 50 silver. Well, that's a shame. As pretty much right there, the doctor will actually say, like, it's all we can actually do now, like, please, we are really grateful of you. And Naofumi is like, don't thank me yet. I mean, like, heck, yes, I may be able to treat them and they may be cured, but heck, if this actually like plague is still going on, it's coming from the mountains top, they'll just pretty much get sick again and we'll be back to square one. And pretty much the doctor was like, yes, that's true, as pretty much you will ask like what really happened, like how are people getting sick. And pretty much the doctor will inform right there like that the sword hero came here, as he slayed the dragon, and pretty much right there loads of people came to see the corpses, as so one day like they will actually immediately start to collapse, and pretty much right there like the rotten corpse of like the dragon will start to rot and things like that. So pretty much Naofumi was thinking like, oh my god, that Ren is actually such a freaking idiot. He thinks that this world is still their game. Jeez. With this, Naofumi will actually just go like, you know what, I'm gonna actually go out and set out and just like, well, dispose of that dragon. As pretty much like, as right there, like pretty much he's actually going off, the doctor will say like, wait, please, please take just someone with you. She will be quite useful right there, like inside your journey actually. As pretty much now we can say like, nah, my group is already strong enough. As the doctor said like, please, no, listen to me, shield hero. This person, she's a great help. She's actually right there like a trained right there priest, like she's a priestess in training. Also with like working for the church. She'll be a great help to you. As pretty much right there, like the doctor will actually call the person out. As pretty much a girl with pretty much black hair wearing a maid outfit. No, a priestess outfit. Sorry. As she will come out. Her name is actually Kaori. As pretty much as now people just looking at her like, just seeing her like, I can sense right there a weird right there aura around her. And pretty much the doctor was like, this is Kaori. Sorry, I can't pronounce her name right. And pretty much she's a priestess in training, and like her like holy ability is actually strong enough. Like she's the reason right there for us holding out for so long. She's really talented, and pretty much like she'll be a great help for you. Like so for your party members to not really get affected by the monster's corpse. So yeah, now we can think like, hey. Yeah, sure, yeah, that's actually a good idea. He should actually take her, because right there, he has protection, but the rest don't. I mean, like, Philo does. I mean, like, heck, she's literally, like, a monster to me. It's like, yeah, she's immune to that, man, so yeah. So with Kiori would say, like, it's a pleasure really to make the shield hero's acquaintance, and, like, also be an assistance to it. But now Philo was like, yeah, sure. Just pack your things, we're gonna be leaving now. As pretty much they will actually set off to the mountains. As pretty much like, heck, Naofumi was actually quite surprised. Kaori is really talented, like extremely talented. As her holy ability right there for them to actually like from this air not to really affect them that much is really helping them a lot. As pretty much right there, like they will actually reach the top of the mountain. As they will actually pretty much set up camp. As pretty much they'll have food, supplies, medicine, everything they need to do to take out right there the dragon's corpse. As pretty much right there, you, Ratalia, and right there Kaori will actually start walking towards the dragon's corpse. As Kaori will ask like, what are we gonna do with it? As Naofumi will say like, obviously we're gonna dispose of it, but like I think it would be better for me to actually quite absorb it first. As Naofumi said that, the dragon will immediately just start to actually reattach itself together, as pretty much the dragon will actually make itself whole again. As pretty much the dragon will just let out a screeching roar, and pretty much then Sorry about that. As pretty much right now, people would say like, a zombie dragon? As right there, like Corey is like, wait, what? As right there, Rotalia is like, Master Naofumi, what should we do? As you would say like, we kill it, of course. And now Naofumi would say like, you speak my mind, you. And then Naofumi would take out his 2 revolvers, and immediately he would just start shooting at the dragon. As right there, like as he's shooting at the dragon, Philo would just hop out from the sky. Just into the sky, as she would just literally just kick the dragon square right inside the face, actually. As immediately the dragon would just actually just fall down. As Naofumi would say like, good job, Theo. As like, heck, you will actually just start right there using her magic, as she would just form a giant ball, as she would just crush, like literally crush the dragon down to the ground. As immediately the dragon will actually get so mad about this, as he will actually let out a huge roar, breaking out from Yu's magic, as he will let out a giant fire breath attack, as pretty much Kaori will just use her protection magic, as she will just protect the whole group actually, with the help of Naofumi with his shield, as the 2 of them combined easily negate that actually attack, like nobody actually got injured from that. As pretty much right there, like heck, Philo will immediately just start an ongoing barrage attack here, as this was actually a chance for Rotalia to take out her sword, as she immediately poured light magic into it with the help of Kaori, as she immediately dashed toward the monster, literally cutting off its arm completely right off. As right there, the dragon was just screaming in pain, as Naofumi would take out his actually assault rifle, and immediately he would just start ongoing a barrage attack towards the dragon. So yeah, that's pretty much what really happened, as pretty much the dragon was actually now getting annoyed that he couldn't even lay a finger on them, because with Naofumi's teamwork and his abilities and things like that, it was actually just basically all over. So basically Naofumi will actually just go and he will just end it right now. He will actually just use his lightning field, as combine it with his assault rifles, as he will immediately start ongoing blasting this shit out of that dragon. So the dragon will immediately be killed, like literally just be killed after that. Like Naofumi doesn't even unlock his ray shield, and Philo doesn't even get eaten, because truth be told, the ray shield, like, it may be powerful, but Naofumi at this kind of level is already past that actually. I mean, like, his skills, his ability, his teamwork is on point. So yeah. So as the dragon dives down, everybody was like, wow, we actually really got rid of it. But before they can even Naofumi can even absorb it, heck, pretty much Philo will actually just oh yeah, there pretty much is a crystal there, inside the stomach, as Naofumi would see yo, that's the source of his power, as heck. So with this, Naofumi would absorb the crystal in his actually shield, as it will actually just see rage shield. As Naofumi was actually really off a high level just to get this, so he immediately said rage shield. Wow, that's actually interesting. So he unlocks the rage shield, not by actually getting enraged, but heck, he actually does lock it. So yeah. With that actually happening, they will actually dispose of the corpse of the monster, pretty much, as they will actually just dispose of it completely, as heck. So Rotalia did get poisoned. She did get poisoned, but heck, Naofumi was actually able to heal her, so of course. So with this, we pretty much have a time skip all the way to the village, as the pretty much right there, the village chief was just thanking Naofumi so much for his hard work and things like that, as he will actually hand Naofumi the bag of money that pretty much right there he was supposed to give to the other right there heroes for them to bring right there some supplies and equipment to help them. But seeing that they never came, he just decided to give it to Naofumi. Naofumi would take it. He was like, yo, thanks, whatever. Make sure right there heck, you actually take care of the people here, and don't let any hero come here and disrupt the peace or whatever. So yeah, with this, Naofumi's group would actually just leave, as pretty much they would just continue the journey onward, as they pretty much decided heck to go to the town actually, because they actually pretty much heard that there was actually pretty much a church there that actually has a good amount of high holy water affinity. But before they can even leave, Kaori will actually just go up to Naofumi, and she will act like, excuse me, shield hero, Naofumi? As Naofumi like, yes, you're Kaori, right? Yes, I was actually thinking if I can actually join you in your journey, if you don't mind. With this, Naofumi was thinking like, wait, why would you want to join me on my journey? As pretty much Tori said like, well, pretty much I actually seen you in Action Shield Hero and your action had pretty much rubbed up on me and I would really like to be an assistant to you. I'm really good at really like, well, holy related things so I can kill your party if they ever get sick and things like that. As pretty much Naofumi was actually thinking about it. He was thinking until right there, like, you said, like, yeah, sure, why not? And Naofumi, like, wait, you? As Rattata said, like, I think it would be a great idea, Master Naofumi. I mean, like, having a mage right there, like, with her talent would be quite good and beneficial. And Naofumi was thinking, like, you know what, why not? So, the village chief was actually like, yeah, sure, go ahead and join them. So, Kaori will actually join Naofumi on her journey, actually, as I'm pretty much going to be ending here for this what if. If you guys like this what if, I hope you guys like, subscribe, and I catch you guys inside the next one.